If the city of St. Louis had an extra $60 million to spend, what would be the best way to spend it? More police officers, higher pay for officers, maybe pre-K programs or mental health for the homeless? Or how about chipping in for a new soccer stadium? Tonight, should St. Louis continue to subsidize professional sports teams? And it's not just soccer. The Blues say Scottrade needs money, and even though the Rams are gone, the convention center says the Dome needs hundreds of millions of dollars. So are these investments in the region's future or boondoggles that could break us?
Well, first of all, it's sort of interesting that the idea that city residents won't use it. What that means is that people coming into the stadium are coming from outside the city. They're coming from other parts of the country. They're coming from the suburbs, and they're coming into the city probably if they weren't coming into the city for soccer or a concert or a ball game or a convention, they don't have a reason to come into the city. It's our hospitality industry, our hotels, our restaurants, our sports that they're coming into the city and leaving behind tens of millions of dollars. Certainly that's going to be another addition to our hospitality. Soccer is.
If this was anything but a sport, if you had, a group that came forward and said that they were willing to invest this much into St. Louis for their product, and they were going to locate it in a vacant land between the Union Station and NGA site, people would be looking at this very differently.
St. Louis currently has at least 4 stadiums downtown. We have Chaifetz, we have the Edward Jones Dome, we have Scottrade, and we have the baseball, the Cardinal Stadium, Busch Stadium. And those are not used to full capacity 365 days out of the year.
Every other city that we're competing with is having a city, county, or regional conversation about a much larger pool of tax money going into making this a really good deal. And that's why, even though these deals, I agree, are better than they were when they were proposed, better than they were how they started, they're not a great deal until we start talking about funding these things regionally.